I would say that when I was younger, I didn't really understand the visualization in sports, and I don't think I was very good at it. But when I was in university, I took a course. My prof's name was Terry Orlick, and he worked with a lot of the Canadian Olympic athletes, and he talked a lot about visualizing and thinking positively and how that helped athletes. And after I took a course with him, then I noticed that it really did make a difference. Sometimes if I were playing soccer, I would find myself in this zone. I think what happened was I was in the moment. I wasn't in the past. I wasn't thinking about the future and I wonder if I'm going to win the game. I wonder what's going to happen at the end of the game. I was totally just in the moment. Felt like I had so much energy that the energy was just not going to run out, and I was confident and I was playing at my absolute best. And I think that was because of just positive thinking and thinking about, okay, I feel good, I feel confident, this is going well, things are going well, and I could get myself to that zone. I think when I've had a really bad game or have not played well, when I think back, there seems to be a lot of factors, negativity creeping in there. So it could be that something happens, the ref says something, and then people go down a negative mindset, thinking about, oh, that call was an awful call, and they sort of get on a negative. Similar to when your team is on a positive roll and everyone is thinking positively and we can do this, it can go the opposite way as well. I think sometimes if I've had a bad day in sport too, I'm sometimes focused on the outcome. Probably the thing that kills sport is worry. Like, as soon as that worry creeps in, that's when it's hard to perform at your absolute optimal. But if you can believe in yourself, and then if you have people around you that are believing in you or believing in the same thing as you, that kind of doubles the confidence and the energy level and the power. If there's more than just you, then it becomes even more powerful. Yeah, then I became sort of interested as I got older in applying some of that to the rest of my life. I became interested in how I could control my reaction to negative things and how I could turn that around and get a positive spin on things. Of course, you hear all the time about, the power of positive thinking, but I really experienced it one weekend. I went away for a weekend to a conference with a colleague, and she was just so incredibly positive. But what I couldn't get over was how that affected her life. The toilet wasn't working in the hotel room, so she called somebody to come up, and they were really busy down there. There was a zillion things coming up. But the guy came up, and she thanked him, and it was so great. Her on room service sends her up something. Probably this guy had went down and said, hey, send something up to room so-and-so. She was very positive. Go to a restaurant and they say, no, you can't get a table, sorry, we're full. He's just very positive and said, I just know you're going to be able to do something for us. Next thing I know, we've got this beautiful table out by the window. She calls the manager over to thank the server, and then, you can see that the ripples effect. I could just see her positive ripples all weekend, wherever we stopped. But she was never doing anything to get something. She was just so positive that people couldn't help but be positive back to her. It was a really powerful lesson for me, that you really can change your life and the lives around you just through being positive.